It's holidays, and you know what that means. It's time to hang some lights on the house and apparently untangle this mess. Let's undo it.
How to undo with Mike Montgomery at home.
When it comes to selecting the right lights, Home Depot really has a ton of options. But nowadays, I don't see any reason in investing in new lights unless they're LEDs. They use less power, they're more reliable, they are just the future. One really popular option is these mini LED lights. You can get them in white or multicolor and various lengths depending on what you need. These are very popular and I'll be showing you how to install them. The only downside is you might get left with a little bit of a mess. It's important to untangle your cords carefully. You wouldn't want to break a bulb. But if you do, don't worry, I'll show you how to undo it too.
First, find the small tab on your broken bulb. Lift it and use that to remove it from the socket. Then, replace it with a new bulb and push that tab down.
Moment of truth. It works! And a cord reel like this goes a long way in keeping things organized.
You could also use an extension cord storage wrap for this.
I am going to be committing to these C9 vintage style bulbs around my house. I love this retro look, not to mention they're LED, so you get all of those added benefits. And before you hang any lights, it's important to unspool your bulbs and test them to make sure they work.
Now my lights are brand new, but if you need to replace one, use a flathead screwdriver to get underneath the bulb and remove it. Once it's replaced, you can screw your cover back on.
It's way easier to attach your clips before you're trying to hang everything on a ladder. The clips that I'm using can attach to a gutter or slide under shingles on your roof. Connecting these C9 bulbs are really easy. Just make sure that the built-in hook is facing the back of the clip. For the mini LED style bulbs we've been using, just pinch the clip and let the jaws close around it.
Always be sure to be careful whenever you're using a ladder, especially when hanging bulbs.
As you can tell, I don't have any gutters, but these clips slide under the shingles of my roof really easily. Just like that.
On each of the clips, there's a positive stop that notches into the corner of the roof line, letting you know that your lights are in the right position.
On this side of the roof, I can't get underneath the sheet roll shingles. So instead, I'm gonna install these clips underneath the drip edge. Check it out. Adding lights to a frame couldn't be more straightforward. They make these self-adhesive clips that attach to each individual light so that they can be evenly spaced and lined up to be perfect. Just be sure to attach these to a smooth surface like a window or frame. Nailed it.
LEDs produce very little heat, so if you need to black any of them out, just use a little bit of electrical tape. And if you have any doors, windows, or places around your house that you want to string lights where a plug isn't accessible, these battery-powered lights are a great option, and they use the same clips as earlier. If you're anything like me, then I'm sure once you get started adding lights to things, you're gonna want to put them on everything.
Just don't get too dizzy in the process. And using this reel is gonna make wrapping these trees way more convenient.
Once I finished adding candy cane stripes to the trees, I attached some more adhesive clips to route extension cords in between all of my light runs. Be sure to check the directions on your product to see how many lights can link together safely.
And at the end of this run of lights, I'm gonna plug in this timer. That way I can set a custom on and off time or take advantage of the preset functions on this unit. Also at Home Depot, you can pick up an outlet with a wireless remote, just like this. Now, let's cue nighttime. Nice. And cue lights. It's beautiful!
Happy holidays, everybody, and thanks a ton for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and it inspired you to take on some holiday decorating for yourself. Using individual clips to get the spacing and alignment of all of these large lights is great. It reminds me of gumdrops on a gingerbread house. As always, I'll be sure to leave links down in the description to the products that I used, as well as some additional resources if you're interested in taking on some holiday decorating for yourself.
So big thanks for watching, and if you're interested in checking out more episodes of How to Undo with me, Mike Montgomery, you can click right here. And if you're interested in learning more about how to hang lights and instructions from Home Depot, click right here. Be sure to check out live-streamed Homeowner 101 workshops by the Home Depot, linked down in the description, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.